Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the textile finishing. The subject name is Technology of Textile Finishing. We know that we are having 5 units in our subject. Let us see one by one. First unit or first model, it consists of what is finishing, importance, types of finishing. And also in unit 1, we are going to learn about mechanical finishing. Unit 2, that is model 2. So it contains chemical finishing. And model 3 consists of mechanical finishing. And model 4 describes eco-friendly finishing. And model 5 is going to discuss about the effluent treatment plant. Today, we are going to discuss the model 1 or unit 1. The objectives of model 1 is you will be able to define the process of finishing. You will understand the importance of finishing, and also you will be able to comprehend the various types of finishing processes. And also you will be able to describe the mechanical finishing processes for the fabric. So after the completion of unit 1 or after the completion of model 1, you will get the ideas of what is processing and what is finishing, and what are the importance of finishing, and what are the various types of finishings available. And also you will become to know about some of the mechanical finishing processes which is applied for the fabric. Okay, so first I would like to give introduction about finishing. So what is finishing? In the 4th semester, you have already learned about various textile wet processing. That is, the fabric is woven from the loom. The fabric is in the state of gray fabric. That is, it contains lots of dust and unwanted foreign matters and natural coloring matters. These are also available in the fabric, which degrades the quality of the fabric. So we cannot take it directly into the market. So we have to enhance the marketable value, or we have to enhance the surface quality of the fabric. For that, lots of chemical processes are carried out. So here I have listed out wet processing. That is chemical processing for the fabric, which converts the fabric from the gray state into the finishing state. So what are the processes? First one is singeing, next one is desicing, and third one is covering and bleaching, mercerization, dyeing, printing, and finally we are doing the finishing process. So I once again repeat the purpose of these processes. So what is the objective of singeing process? It removes the protruding fibers from the surface of the fabric. So it enhances the surface value. And the desicing process, it helps to remove the starch from the fabric. So the desicing process enhances the absorbing water absorbency property of the fabric. And covering. So naturally the gray fabric contains fat, wax, oil, etc. So these foreign matters should be removed from the fabric, because the fat, wax, oil present in the fabric reduces the absorbency, and also it reduces the quality of the dyeing and printing process. So we have to remove these foreign matters. For that purpose, scouring process is carried out. And bleaching. So we know that the term bleaching refers whitening, right? So the gray fabric contains some natural yellowish coloring matters. So these coloring matters should be removed and the fabric becomes white. And mercerization. So this is a process carried out to enhance the shining of the fabric. And you know that the dyeing process, it is laying colors on the fabric to enhance the aesthetic value of the fabric. And printing, we know very well, that is applying wonderful and attractive designs on the fabric, so which makes it so attractive. So from this process flow, the finishing is the final process. So it helps to apply required properties to the fabric based on its end use. I hope you become understand. So what are the objectives of textile wet processing? So, and what is the finishing process? So now we'll discuss the definition of the finishing. Finishing is a process used to impart the desirable properties to textile material according to the end use. So yeah, I have already told, that is, so every fabric is manufactured for the particular application. So based on that application, some properties are required. So that properties are applied using some mechanical or chemical process. That process is known as finishing process. So the second point, it is a final processing of the cloth. So in the textile wet processing sequence, finishing is a final process. So after the finishing process, the fabric becomes a marketable one. And the third point, its purpose is to make the fabric suitable for its intended end use. Okay, and for example, making the fabric. For example, what are the finishing properties are applied on the fabric? So I have given some of the examples. So fabric, that means to make the fabric shrink proof, softer, stiffer, water repellent, flame repellent, freeze resistant, etc. So we know that in some particular application, some special properties are required. So for that, we have to introduce that property on the fabric. So finishing is carried out for applying that special property to the fabric. So here I have listed the importance of finishing or objectives of finishing. Okay, right? So I have discussed already in the definition itself. So again, it is I am listing the importance or what is the objectives of finishing. So listen, students. So to enhance the suitability of the fabric for end use, it's already discussed, and to improve the appearance and sale appeal for comfort and utility, to give the desirable qualities to the fabric, to improve the feel of the fabric, to cover the faults in the original fabric. So if there is any defects or any fault or any mark in the gray fabric, means after finishing process that will be rectified. And next point, to improve the wearing qualities of the fabric. So the wearing qualities means it gives a comfort or the durability. So these are the wearing qualities. Okay, right. Next, to set the garment shape. Example, durable press. So in some type of the garment, for example, in formal wear, that should be in a perfect shape. So it's in some party wear means it should be feminine, but in case of formal wear, that should be in a particular shape. So for that, we are applying some finishing process, for example, durable press. So what is durable press? We will discuss in the next topic. Okay, and to import special properties, for example, waterproof, flame proof. So in regular apparel, in regular using, we don't need these types of waterproof or flame proof, but some special requirements. For example, any protective clothing for the military persons or the firefighters, they need the property of flame proof, that is to resist the burning process in the fabric. So for that we are introducing the flame proof finishing. Okay. And next, to strengthen the fabric, the finishing process enhances strength of the fabric also, and to increase the weight of the fabric. The weight of the fabric gives a market value to the fabric. So using the finishing process, we can enhance that weight also. So I have listed the importance of finishing process.